Okay, hello everyone. It's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-OK. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. Lolly says yes, thank you, Lolly. Mwah. Helga says yes, thank you, Helga. Okay, Sleepwalker says yes, thank you, Sleepwalker. Samuel, hello, hello. Tomas says yes, thank you, Tomas. Okay, Tetsuro says yes, thank you, Tetsuro. Miley says yes, thank you, Miley. Samuel says yes, thank you, Samuel. Marcos is in the house. Hello, Marcos. Anne is here. Anne says yes. Hello, Anne. Come on says yes, thank you. Nucci, okay, Nucci says yes, thank you, Nucci. Okay, hello, Anna. Okay, great to see everyone. Masad, hello, Masad. Henna says yes, thank you, Henna. Okay, it's great to see you all because, of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. Okay, well, as you know, we always have a toast for good luck. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. Hello, Shams. Okay, and of course, I have hot coffee. And we will have two toasts. Yes, two toasts. Our first toast will be for the green team. You see them. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel financially. So let's give the green team a big thank you. Here we go. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Our second toast, it is for you. Yes, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Hot, delicious coffee, yes. And let's talk about today's lesson plan. And here it is right here. This is what we are doing today. So I hope you are ready to practice with me and practice with the chat. Yes, by participating in the chat, by practicing in the chat, you are helping yourself and you're helping others at the same time because we learn by example. So the more example sentences there are in the chat, the more learning will happen in the chat. And to participate in the chat, you must be a subscriber to my channel. I do that to keep the bots out, to keep the spamming out. So we have a safe and fun place to practice our English together. So if you want to participate, if you want to practice with us in the chat, please subscribe to my channel. You will get in the chat and practice with us. I do that to keep the bots out, to keep the spamming out, so we have a safe and fun place to practice our English together. And here is what we're going to be doing together today. We have members, the green team's idiom worksheet. Yeah, we have example sentences written by the green team. We will look at their examples, their sentences, and then you will make your own sentences using today's idiom. After that, we have listening with a twist. Yes, there are 3 stories. You have to listen to what changes in the stories. Listening with a twist, listening practice. After that, we have Lolly's Revenge. That's a conversation between 2 people, Joe and Sue. There are 4 steps, maybe 4 steps to that activity. After that, we have positive, negative connotation pairs, right? We will look at pairs of adjectives that have similar meanings, but one has a positive connotation, meaning feeling, and the other has a negative connotation, feeling. So we will look at connotation pairs. Yeah, negative and positive connotation pairs. Then we will do substitution practice. I will give you a pattern. I will give you some examples, and then you'll make your own sentences using that pattern. Okay, so let's get right into it, shall we? And we are starting off with our idiom. And today's idiom is drag out. Drag out. Drag out, and that means to extend something, to extend something. Right? For example, make a meeting longer, make an activity longer. You drag it out. For example, make a speech longer. You drag it out. And usually it's not good. Usually it's a negative connotation, right? So drag out is not a positive connotation feeling. Oh, they're dragging the meeting out again. He keeps dragging out his stories, right? And so it's negative. And I have an example sentence, and then we'll have the green team's worksheet, okay? So this is my sentence. The meeting was supposed to end at 3, but they dragged it out until 5. One more time. The meeting was supposed to end at 3, but they dragged it out until 5. Wow, 2 extra hours. I don't want to stay for the 2 more hours for the meeting. How boring is that? They dragged out the meeting again. So it's not a positive connotation. No, it's a negative connotation. Drag out. Well, let's look at the worksheet with those example sentences. Okay, so I'm going to bring it on the screen. Look, we're going to look at the green team's sentences, and of course you'll write your own sentences. So let's check it out. Okay, there it is right there. Let's make it larger. It's too small. We can't see it. Here we go. Okay, there it is. Now it's larger. Okay, there's our idiom drag out, extend something. And we have example sentences because that's how we learn. We learn by example. So here we go. Marion's sentence is, he dragged out the speech much too long and it became boring. One more time. He dragged out the speech much too long and it became boring, right? So it was too long, therefore it became boring. Okay, good, Marion. Lolly's here. Here is Lolly's sentence. Let's not drag this discussion out. It's going nowhere. One more time. Let's not drag this discussion out. It's going nowhere, right? Let's just end it, right? Let's end the conversation or the discussion. Maybe it's going to start turning into an argument, right? So let's just end it now. Good, Lolly. Tetsuro is here. Tetsuro's sentence is, as Joe was being paid by the hour, he tried to drag out his job for as long as possible. Uh-oh. Let's make more money. Let's put in those hours. Let's drag it out. As Joe was being paid by the hour, he tried to drag out his job for as long as possible. Oh, the boss might get angry. Good one, Tetsuro. Okay, and Mary's sentence. The boss was angry because the meeting in the office was dragged out for too long. The boss was angry because the meeting in the office was dragged out for too long. Yep, so, hey, don't drag out this meeting too long. I don't like it. Okay, good, Mary. Mirena's here. Mirena, her sentence. I can't drag out my sentences. Mark shortens them. One more time. I can't drag out my sentences. Mark shortens them. Yeah, it's because Miley has a tendency of writing long sentences, and her sentences don't fit in the worksheet. A lot of times her sentences are too long and they don't fit in the worksheet, so I have to chop up her sentence. I'm sorry, Miley. Okay, good. And then my sentence here. The meeting was supposed to end at 3, but they dragged it out until 5. I hate when that happens. The meeting was supposed to end at 3, but they dragged it out until 5. It went on too long. Okay, great. Let's now see your sentences, okay? It's your turn. Write your sentences in the chat. The topic, the idiom is drag out. That means to extend something, and it's a negative connotation. It's a negative connotation. Right? So connotation is feeling, right? Words have feelings, right? You say something happy, you say something nice, and people feel nice. You say something, sad, people feel sad, right? So words make words. What should I say? Words make feelings. Words affect feelings, right? Words affect feelings, right? Someone can make you feel bad with what they say, right? You say something bad to someone and they feel sad, they feel bad, right? So words have feelings, and connotation is feeling. And negative, right? So it's a negative drag out. It's not a positive. Okay, let's see your sentences. Okay, sleepwalker. We dragged out our hours in the pool because it is boiling today. Now, okay, good sleepwalker, because in the pool is not a negative connotation, right? So sleepwalker, we dragged out our hours in the pool. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, sleepwalker. Usually when you're in the pool and it's hot outside, you're staying in the pool because you're comfortable. You don't want to leave the pool. So drag out is negative. Hanging out in a pool is positive. So I'm going to say no. Okay, Lolly, her sentence. The math lesson was supposed to be short, but it dragged out for 2 hours. Good, Lolly. Helga, don't drag out the quarrel. Reduce it to a minimum right away. Good, Helga. Tetsuro, the manager dragged out the meeting with unnecessary details. Good. Samuel, the protesters dragged out their demonstrations for freedom. Okay, yeah, so I would say no, Samuel. Marcos, he dragged out the joke so long everyone stopped laughing. Good, Marcos. Hannah, he dragged out the story and I fell asleep. Good, Hannah. Miley, even YouTube knows me as a person that drags out and crowns me queen of messages. Yeah, I don't know what, that's brand new. So there's crowns, 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure how it works. I don't know. It just happened today for the first time. So maybe the more you write, then you become #1 writer in the chat. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's #1. I don't know. YouTube's always trying new things, new ideas. Okay, and I understand what she meant, but she dragged out the explanation. Good, Anne. Sleepwalker, the professor decided to drag out the lecture and we fell asleep. Yes. Shams, in winter I drag out, but summer I can't go. Okay, Shams, you could say the cold in winter is dragging out. So we can use, so Shams, we can say winter is dragging out, right? It's cold, you're ready for spring, but winter just is continuing, is dragging out. So, or like here in Japan, the heat is dragging on and it is getting too much. It is every day, this hot, humid weather. When is it going to stop? The weather is dragging out. The summer keeps dragging out. This heat keeps dragging out. Yeah, I'm going to write that on the board. I like it. Because right now here in Japan, it's hot and humid. So I'm going to write another sentence here. The summer heat is dragging out. Whoops. When will it stop? Okay, so the summer heat is dragging out. When will it stop? The summer heat is dragging out. When will it stop? It's hot, it's humid. We are dying here. We need some relief. We need it to cool down. The summer heat is dragging out and it's making me angry. It's making me uncomfortable, sweating every day. Ugh. Okay, good. Oh, okay, Anna. Anna, you have time, okay? Don't worry. So Anna says she can't write her sentence in a short time. Anna, we're going to be here for a long time, so take your time. This is going to stay here. We're going to do other activities, but this is going to stay here. And so anytime you want to use a sentence, you want to practice this idiom, go ahead, write it in the chat. I will see it, okay? So I will help you. Everyone in the chat will help you. Many people here are very helpful. The green team people, the people you see their names in green, you can ask them a question and they will help you. So do it. The important thing is for you to practice. So even though you think you're slow, it takes you time, that's fine. You have time, go ahead and do it. Tomas says it will stop in September, I hope. I hope too. I hope so too. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. We got to go to our next activity. Okay, Anna, you do your best, okay? We're going to go to the next activity, but you want to use this sentence or you want to use this idiom, go ahead. You have time. Okay, let's go now to our next activity, that is listening with a twist. Listening with a twist. And I'll write it right here, number 2. Okay, listening with a twist. And we have a story. We have 3 actually. So 1, wait, no, I'm gonna. 1, 2, 3. Now our first story is the base story. That is the original story. I will read the base story 3 times. Then there's going to be a different version. There's going to be a story that there's going to be changes in the second story. So version, we'll call this version 1. So in version 1, there's going to be some changes from the first story, the base story. So you have to listen for those changes. What are the changes? You write them in the chat. The words that have changed, write those in the chat. And then we have version 2. And in version 2, there'll be other changes in that story. So our first story is the base, and then the version 1, what are the changes? Version 2, what are the changes? So you have to listen for those specific information. What words changed? Okay, so let's do that. Let me get that set up here. First, we have to get this down here. Put this away. And this is the worksheets on my Patreon. So all the worksheets you see here are on my Patreon. Support me on Patreon so I can support you here. Support me there so I can support you here. And all the worksheets you see here are there. Okay. Okay, so I will read. Okay, hold on here, Lolly. She dragged out her speech and the audience was bored. Yep, good sentence, Lolly. Samuel, he dragged out his noisy music player while many people were sleeping. Okay, now Samuel, you use dragged out differently. So you're like using drag out, meaning pick up and bring, right? Take away or take into. Bring into. But here we're using it as extend something, make it longer, right? So like a meeting, the boss or the manager extends the meeting, making the meeting longer, dragging it out. Or a speech, someone giving a speech, they're making it longer, they're dragging it out, they're extending the speech. Okay, here we go. You will not hear or you will not see the story. You're only listening. It's a listening activity, so you are practicing your listening skills. So I will read the story 3 times, but then I will show it to you and we'll read it together, right? So, but the first time, you're not going to see the sentences. It's listening. It's a listening activity. This is the base story. I will read it 3 times. Okay, here we go. Okay, I see it, but you don't see it. Okay, I'm going to read it 3 times. Here we go. Listening with a twist. This is the base story. This is the original story. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma had a dentist appointment on Wednesday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic early and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and cleaned them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for 6 months later. Then she went home. Okay. That's the first one, or that's the first time. Here we go, second time. I will read it again. Emma had a dentist appointment on Wednesday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic early and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and cleaned them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for 6 months later. Then she went home. Okay, here we go. Third time, last time. Emma had a dentist appointment on Wednesday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic early and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and cleaned them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for 6 months later. Then she went home. Okay, we're going to look at it. We're going to have a look at it. Read it together. Okay, here we go. There it is. Let's read it together. Here we go. Emma had a dentist appointment on Wednesday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic early and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and cleaned them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for 6 months later. Then she went home. Okay, so that is the base story. All right, so now I'm going to read version 1. What changes in the story? You have to listen for those changes and write them in the chat. Here we go. And there are, I'll tell you how many changes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 changes, okay? So what are the 4 changes? Here we go. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma had a dentist appointment on Thursday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic late and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and polished them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for next year. Then she went home. Okay, here we go. Second time. Emma had a dentist appointment on Thursday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic late and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and polished them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for next year. Then she went home. Okay, here we go. Third time. What are the changes? Emma had a dentist appointment on Thursday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic late and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and polished them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for next year. Then she went home. Okay. Let's see. What are the changes? I'm looking at the chat. Sleepwalker, Thursday, late, polished, next year. That's 4. Helga, Thursday, late, polished, next year. That's 4. Tetsuro, Thursday, late, polished, next year. That's 4. Samuel, Emma had an appointment with the dentist on Thursday afternoon. She arrived late, polished for the next year. Good. Lolly, Thursday, late, polished, next year. That's 4. Zara, hello Zara. Zara, afternoon, late, polished, next year. Yeah, Thursday afternoon, 4. Okay, good. Yeah, good everyone. Let's have a look. Let's have a look now. Let's read it together. Shams, Thursday, next year, polish, or late. Yeah. Thursday, late, next year, polish. Good, Shams. Yeah, there we go, everyone. There it is. Let's read it together. Here we go. Emma had a dentist appointment on Thursday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic late and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and polished them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for next year. Then she went home. Right? So Wednesday changed to Thursday. Early changed to late. Cleaned changed to polished. And 6 months later changed to next year. Okay, good. Now we have our second version, okay? More changes. What are the changes? We have more changes. I will read it 3 times. Listen for the changes. Here we go. And here it is. Version 2. What are the changes? Oh, let me tell you how many. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7. Some people might say, oh, it's actually 2 words. So we're calling like a chunk here, a phrase. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chunks. Okay, here we go. Let's count down. I'll read it 3 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Emma had a dentist appointment on Monday morning. She arrived at the dentist's office and showed her ID. The dental assistant checked her mouth carefully. After the visit, Emma went shopping and then went home. Okay, second time. What are the changes? Emma had a dentist appointment on Monday morning. She arrived at the dentist's office and showed her ID. The dental assistant checked her mouth carefully. After the visit, Emma went shopping and then went home. Okay, here we go. Third time, last time. What are the changes? Emma had a dentist appointment on Monday morning. She arrived at the dentist's office and showed her ID. The dental assistant checked her mouth carefully. After the visit, Emma went shopping and then went home. Okay, what are the changes? Lolly says, Monday morning, dentist's office, showed her ID, mouth. Zara. Oh, wait, sleepwalker. Sorry, I didn't see sleepwalker. Monday morning. Okay, so sleepwalkers. So let's just say Monday morning. Dentist's office. ID, mouth, shopping. Okay, let's see. Zara, Monday morning, dentist's office, ID, shopping. Helga, Monday morning, dentist's office, showed her ID, dental assistant, not cleaned, checked, right? Checked. Then shopping, and then went home. Tetsuo, Monday morning, dentist office, showed her ID, the dental assistant, mouth, went shopping. Good, good. Okay, good. All right, well, let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at the story here, version 2. And there it is. Okay, let's read it together. Here we go. Emma had a dentist appointment on Monday morning. She arrived at the dentist's office and showed her ID. The dental assistant checked her mouth carefully. After the visit, Emma went shopping and then went home. Okay, good, good. So, Wednesday changed to Monday morning. Or let's do it the other way. Okay, Monday morning. Okay, Wednesday changed to Monday morning. Clinic changed to dentist office. filled out a form, changed to show her ID. The dentist changed to dental assistant. Checked her teeth, changed to checked her mouth. And then we have new information, went shopping. That's new. Or addition, went shopping. Okay, good. Now, let's read all three together, okay? So, let's now read all three together. Here we go. Emma had a dentist appointment on Wednesday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and cleaned them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for 6 months later. Then she went home. 2. Emma had a dentist appointment on Thursday afternoon. She arrived at the clinic late and filled out a form. The dentist checked her teeth and polished them carefully. After the visit, Emma made another appointment for next year. Then she went home. Third story. Emma had a dentist appointment on Monday morning. She arrived at the dentist's office and showed her ID. The dental assistant checked her mouth carefully. After the visit, Emma went shopping and then went home. Okay, good. Well, now we have one more step. That is, you read all three yourself out loud. Okay, you read the sentences out loud. I will give you 3 minutes. I will put 3 minutes on the timer. I want you to read and hear your own voice. I want you to hear what you are reading. I want you to hear those sentences. You know how they are, how they should be naturally. So I want you to get used to listening to yourself speaking, right? Because when you're having a conversation, you are talking and you're listening to your own voice, right? And of course, who you are talking to, they're listening to you as well. But you can hear yourself talk. And so I want you to hear yourself read these sentences, okay? So don't be shy. Don't just read to yourself in your head. No, say the sentences out loud, okay? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Countdown. We got 3 minutes on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. I will put it on the board for you. Okay, that's 3 minutes. Everyone good? Everyone finished? Okay, good, good, good. Costa Magna, hello. Costa Magna is here, hello. Okay, that was listening with a twist. Everyone finished? Everyone okay? It's on my Patreon, so if you, all of these listening with a twist are on my Patreon. Okay, I think everyone's done. Everyone's good? Okay, let's go to our next activity. Okay, good job. Okay, so our next activity is Lolly's Revenge. Lolly's Revenge. Yay. Put it right here, number 3. And you know Lolly's Revenge. This is Joe, this is Sue. It's a conversation between Joe and Sue. And I will read the conversation 3 times. You will listen carefully. You will listen carefully because there'll be questions, right? And I will ask you 4 questions about the conversation. After that, we will shadow the conversation. No, shadowing is last. We will read the conversation, sorry. Okay, so after the questions, we will then read the conversation. Then we will shadow the conversation. That is speaking practice. We will be Joe, we will be Sue, we will be the conversation. So there we go. That is the steps, the 4 steps for your success. 4 steps for your success. So here we go. So I will read the conversation 3 times. Listen carefully because I will ask you questions about the conversation. Okay, so here we go. Oh, Miley lost her crown. She's not the queen anymore. Okay, here we go. I will read the conversation. I will not be able to see the chat because I will be reading the conversation. Okay, I see the conversation now. I can't see the chat. I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. This is Joe. When you see my thumb, Joe is speaking. And this is Sue. When you see my pinky, Sue is speaking. Okay, so Joe is first. Here we go. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Joe is first. I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure, I can. Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Okay, that was the conversation. I'll read it again the second time. Listen carefully because there are questions. Here we go. I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure, I can. Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Okay, here we go. One more time, third time, and then we have questions. I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure, I can. Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Okay, that was the conversation. I can now see the chat. I will check the box because you listened to the conversation 3 times. Now we have questions. Okay, Sleepwalker has a question. What does rut mean in this context? So the same routine. So you get stuck in a rut and you start getting bored with life. Maybe you don't have passion, you're losing passion, and everything is just the same. And you want to get out of the rut. You want to change things in your life. You want more passion in your life. You want more excitement in your life. Maybe you want to do better at school. Maybe you want to do better at work. Yes, rut is a negative connotation, kind of like drag out, right? You drag something out, you extend it. In a rut, you're stuck doing the same thing. Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, squirrel, so the rat race. So I don't know. Yeah, a hamster. Like a hamster on a wheel. Not a squirrel, but a hamster. Okay, let's do some questions here. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. What is Joe changing? Question number 1. What is Joe changing? What is Joe changing? What is Joe changing? So I'll put it right here. Okay. There it is. Okay, question number 1. What is Joe changing? Okay, good, Sleepwalker. Yes. Yeah, good, Helga. Yeah, hamster in a wheel. Good. Tetsuro, changing his daily routine. Yes, Miley, his daily routine. Lolly, he's changing his daily routine. Okay, so Tomas says, in Europe you say squirrel in a wheel or on a wheel. But squirrels are wild, right? They're a wild animal, where a hamster is like a pet, and the hamster wheel in the hamster cage, that's how they get their exercise. Okay, Helga, he's changing his daily routine. Marcos, changing his daily routine. Yeah, Samuel. Hannah. Okay. Okay, yeah, Zara, you could say that. Okay, let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. Number 2. Why does Joe want to change his daily routine? Why does Joe want to change his daily routine? Why does Joe want to change his daily routine? Let's have a look right here. There's question number 2. Why does Joe want to change his daily routine? Good, Sleepwalker. Good, Shams. Lolly, because he wants to start getting up earlier. Okay, okay, good. Yeah, Miley. Joe is in a rut. Helga, he's annoyed. He's been in a rut. Okay, good. Oh, Zara, because he is bored from his daily routine. Okay, good. He's bored in his daily routine. Marcos, he's been in a rut and feels bored. Good. Good answers, everyone. Shams, because he's getting up early. Okay, nice, everyone. Bored, yeah, Zara. Samuel, because he is in a rut. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. Helga, Joe wants some extreme... Okay, but you need, okay, for Helga, extreme what? He wants some extreme excitement. He wants extreme, you have to use it with another word. Extreme romance, extreme excitement, extreme, yeah, can't use it the way you did there. He wants some excitement. He wants some new life. I don't know. Hannah, because he is in a rut, he wants to wake up early. Good, good. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. Question number 3. What time does Sue wake up? What time does Sue wake up? What time does Sue wake up? Okay, here we go. What time does Sue wake up? Oh, okay, Helga, he wants some challenge. Okay, good. Crucial changes. Okay, sleep. Tomas, and daily routine, daily lifestyle is the same. Okay, daily routine, daily lifestyle is the same. Not really, Tomas. Daily routine, what time you wake up, kind of like what you do every morning or every day. Lifestyle, lifestyle is how you live your life. Like there's, they have like the rich lifestyle, the poor lifestyle. Kind of, it's not exactly the same because lifestyle is kind of like Let me think about it. It's not exactly the same, Tomas. Daily routine is more just practical things. Like wake up, when you wake up, then like first, okay, I first wake up, then I wash my face, then I make breakfast, then I brush my teeth, then I get dressed, then I go to work, right? And you do that every day. That's your routine. Lifestyle, maybe, like, yeah, I get up and I play golf and, like that's a great lifestyle versus, I have to, I have, I'm a teacher and I go to work. I don't have much of a lifestyle. I don't know. It's not the same. It's hard to explain. Okay, so question 3, what time does Sue wake up? Helga, 5, Marcos, 5, Samuel, 5, Shams, 5, Hannah, 5, Zara, 5. Yeah, it's similar. Not exactly the same, but it's similar. Okay, good, Tomas. Miley, getting up early isn't enough to get out of a rut if you don't know what you want to do when you get up. Good, good. Yeah, that's true, Miley. Oh, routine has a negative connotation, says Helga, in Russia. I guess if it's like a rut, it's negative. Like, get it right? Because it's always the same. That's kind of like a rut. You're in a rut. Everything is the same. No, nothing new, nothing exciting. But it doesn't have to be negative routine. Usually it's not negative. It's just what you do. Yeah, Lolly, lifestyle equals way of living. Yeah, good. Thank you, Lolly. Okay, so yeah, so Sue wakes up at 5. Good, good, everyone. Sue wakes up at 5. Okay, we have one more question. We have 4 questions. And number 4 is for you. You answer it how your, how you live your life, okay? So this is for you. Question 4 is for you. Okay, here we go. Question number 4. Your answer. Do you want to change your daily routine? Do you want to change your daily routine? Do you want to change your daily routine? How about you? Joe wants to change his daily routine. How about you? Do you want to change your daily routine? It's for you. Okay, let's see, Miley. No, others change it for me. Now try her visitors. Yeah, others can change your daily routine for sure. Good, Miley. Helga says, yes, I do. I try, but I have a weak will. Let's see, Sleepwalker, there's always something to improve, like doing exercises in the morning, at least for 10 minutes. So yeah, so get up, do some exercise. That's a way to change your daily routine. Good, good. Lolly says, I can't really change my daily routine because I work the night shift. Zara, no, I don't want to change my daily routine. I like it. Good, good, good. Okay, Burhanu says, yes, I do. Tetra, I don't have it in mind that I change my daily routine. Samuel, yes, I do. I really want to change my daily routine because I am jobless now. Miley, I always have so many guests in the summer, I forget what my routine is. Hannah, no, I think I'm fine with my normal routine. Very good. Tomas, my daily routine is good enough for me. Good, interesting answers. Very interesting. Everyone has something different to say. Very good. I like it. Everyone, interesting. Shams, yes, I do, because getting up early is good for our health. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, very good. That was questions and answers. So let's check the box. Well done. I like it. I always like to hear your ideas, your life, about yourself. I like hearing about yourself. Okay, let's go to our reading part now. Okay, so now we're going to read the conversation, okay? So we'll see the sentences. Let's read it together. Oh, that's very interesting. That's right. So Lolly says daily routines can be convenient sometimes. Yeah, so kind of like a rut in a way. So usually rut is a negative connotation. That's a negative connotation, but you know, there is some convenience to that. There's some peace to that, right? Like you have your regular routine, you get up at the same time every day, you have the thing, maybe you do the laundry in the morning, you pack a lunch, right? You do things, the same thing every day, and that is something that is comfortable for you, and it can be comfortable and convenient. I agree, Lolly. Oh, Marco says, no, just a few adjustments are good enough. Good. So Marcos isn't ready to just throw out everything. Just maybe a little tweaks, a little twists here and there. Change this, change that. So Hannah says, what about me? What about you, Mark? Do you want to change your daily routine? Well, actually, mine does change naturally because of my job. So I have a summer break. And so we're coming down to the end now at the first semester. So I'm finishing school in the next few weeks. And then I will have summer vacation or summer break from my universities. So my daily routine will change in a few weeks, and that's what's good about being a teacher, right? So we have our school schedule. So during school, it's kind of the same, right? But then during breaks, then I'm able to change my routine. And I've started running again. So I haven't ran for a long time. I like walking, but I haven't been running. And so a few weeks ago, I started running again, and I feel good. So I'm kind of changing that routine. And I'm looking forward to summer break from school. And I will exercise more. I will work on YouTube more. And I'm not sure right now, but I will. For sure, I'm going to change my daily routine just because I will have a summer break from school. So I started jogging again, yeah. Yeah, sleepwalker. So Lolly, are you going to the US in summer? No, I'm not going in summer. I hope to go in February for our winter break. So summer, the price of the tickets are more expensive in summer, and yeah, so I'm not going to go in this summer, but I hope to go in February. Yeah, so I'm going to stay in Japan in the summer, but I hope to go to Los Angeles in February. You're welcome, Lolly. Mwah. Okay, let's read the conversation now. So there it is. Let's read it together. Yeah, in February, the prices are lower for traveling. So there we go. Less people travel in February, I guess. So tickets are cheaper. Okay, let's read the conversation. Here we go. Joe says, I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure I can. Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Okay, let's do it again. We read it 3 times. I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure I can. Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Okay, here we go. One more time. I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure I can. Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Oh, that might be difficult for Joe. Okay, good. So we read the conversation 3 times. Let's check the box. Okay, now it's time to shadow. We're going to be Joe. We're going to be Sue. You will not see the sentences. You will say them with me at the same time. Okay, here we go. Okay, I see the conversation. I can't see the chat. Let's say the sentences together, all right? We're going to say each sentence 3 times. We are going to be Joe. We're going to be Sue. We are shadowing together. Okay, here we go. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm changing my daily routine. I'm changing my daily routine. I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. I've been in a rut. I've been in a rut. Please explain. Please explain. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? I get up at 5. Can you do that? I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure I can. Sure I can. Sure I can. Can you go to bed early? Can you go to bed early? Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? What time do you have in mind? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Around 9 p.m. Around 9 p.m. Okay, that was shadowing. We said the sentences together. We were Joe, we were Sue. Let's check that box. Okay, we always check the sentences one more time after we shadow, right? So we shadow. You can't see the sentences. You say the sentences with me. So we double check those sentences. Make sure you understand what you were saying. Were you saying the correct words, right? Were you pronouncing those words correctly? By checking the text, you will be able to know that, right? So here we go. One more time. Last time, Joe says, I'm changing my daily routine. Why are you doing that? I've been in a rut. Please explain. I'm going to start getting up earlier. I get up at 5. Can you do that? Sure I can. Can you go to bed early? What time do you have in mind? Around 9 p.m. Around 9 p.m. Okay, great. That was Lolly's Revenge. Yay, Lolly's Revenge. That was a conversation between Joe and Sue. And that conversation's on my Patreon. That is correct. It's on Patreon. Everything you see here is there. Okay, good, good, good. All right, so let's now go to our next activity. That is positive, negative connotation pairs. And let's do it right here, number 4. Okay, so, right? So words have feelings. Words have feelings. You say something nice, that person feels happy, right? You say something mean, that person feels sad, right? And so, like, and like, you know, kids bully each other, you know, bullying. And bullying is when those are negative words. Those are when kids say bad things about other kids or their classmates, they make those classmates feel bad. And so those are, you know, words that evoke feelings. And so, you know, words have meaning, of course, and words can provoke emotions, right? Happy emotions, sad emotions, right? So words have power, words have feelings. And so connotation means feeling. So we have positive feelings, negative feelings, positive connotations, negative connotations. And so we're using confident and bossy. Oops. Bold, aggressive, clever, shrewd. Okay, so confident, that's a positive connotation, right? Like, oh, that person is very confident, right? You hear them, maybe, you know, they're making a speech and they're standing with confidence. They're speaking with confidence, right? And so that's a positive connotation. Bossy, that's a negative connotation. Someone telling other people what to do. You know, do this, do that. That person's being bossy. That's a negative connotation. Bold, they are making, let's see, they are expressing themselves with force. Bold, they are expressing themselves with high energy, right? And so, like, when you're writing a comment and you put it in bold letters, that means, you know, all capital, and maybe in a paper the print is in black, right? So when we had listening with the twist, and the words that changed, they were written with bold, in bold, right? And so with more power. So I'll show you real quick here. If I could find it. Okay, there it is. So let me make it larger here. Right? And so, like, Thursday, right? We call that bold, right? Thursday, you know, it's black and the letters are thicker, right? And so you can see it easily. You can see it easily. It's Thursday's in bold. Next year is in bold. Monday morning is in bold. So you can see it easier. It stands out, stands out. And so we're using it here, bold, right? So you can see it easily. It's, you know, the person's being bold. They're being bigger than normal. And then aggressive, right? That's negative. Like bold, that person kind of like confident, right? These are very close, you know, that person's bold. They are high energy, aggressive. Okay, so bold, that's positive. Aggressive, they're being almost like confrontational. They're being like they want to fight or something, right? They're being aggressive and you don't feel comfortable. You don't want to be around that person, and that's negative. Aggressive people are negative. Maybe like a car salesman, you know, they're aggressive. Like buy it, buy it, buy it. Aggressive sales, we don't like that. We don't want to be around people like that. It's negative. Clever, right? So that means, you know, smart, right? The person's intelligent. The person is clever. They know what they are doing. They're clever. Shrewd. Okay, so clever is positive, right? They know what they're doing. They're confident. They're bold. They're smart. They're clever. Shrewd. They are trying to they're smart, but they're using it in a negative way, right? They're smart, but they're smart in a negative way where they're like maybe trying to trick you. They're trying to get something from you. They're being shrewd. They're being aggressive. They're being bossy. They're being shrewd, right? It's negative. Okay, so we have a worksheet. We have a worksheet. There it is. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. Connotation pairs. And our first part, match the pairs. So we have answers 1, 2, 3. So match each negative word with its positive partner. So on the left is the negative words. On the right are the positive words. So 1 is bossy. Is that A, B, or C? 2 is aggressive. Is that A, B, or C? 3 is shrewd. Is that A, B, or C? So, and we have the answers. Write the answers right down there. Yeah, Lolly. Shrewd could be cunning. Yeah. That's correct, Lolly. Lolly, bold equals courageous. Daring. Yes. Good, Lolly. That's correct. Bossy, person gives many orders. Yeah, person. So bossy equals a person who gives many orders. A person who gives many orders. Yes, Sleepwalker. Shrewd is a negative. It's not good. Because they're trying to get something from you. They're trying to. They have some purpose, and it's usually like a negative purpose. Okay, Sleepwalker. Bossy, confident, good. Aggressive, bold, shrewd, clever. Yeah, good job. Okay. Yes, Miley. 2 is aggressive, is bold. That's right. And then shrewd is clever. Good. Lolly, 1 is C. So bossy is, and then the negative is yeah, so bossy, confident, that's the positive. Aggressive is the positive is bold, and shrewd, clever is the positive. That's right. Good job. Okay, everyone, nice. Let's go now to part 2. Okay, part 2. Choose the better word. Choose the word with the more positive tone for each sentence. Okay, now tone, right? We've talked about this before. Tone is how the person speaks, right? The way, the voice, right? So tone is voice. And so like confident, they're going to speak like, oh yes, I know what I'm doing. This is the way we should go, right? They're confident and they're speaking in a positive way, right? You can hear their voice. They are confident. Bossy, it's a different tone, right? Do that. Maybe kind of an angry. This is maybe a little bit of an angry tone. And bold, again, kind of like confident, like I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. And then aggressive, they're kind of like, do this, do that, kind of in a bossy tone, right? Kind of like, what are you talking about? I don't know, right? Almost, they're angry almost, right? And then clever, right? Oh, I know what I'm doing. This is a good idea. And you listen to their tone and yeah, that person's smart. That person, you hear someone who's smart, who's speaking, and you understand they are smart by their tone, how they are speaking. And I always enjoy listening to smart people. I always enjoy listening to smart people. And then shrewd, right? Like they're talking in that tone, but like, you know, they're trying to get something from me. They're trying to manipulate me. They're trying to like get me to agree with them. They're trying to change my ideas, right? They're being shrewd. Okay, so tone is how that person is speaking, their voice style, how they are using their voice. That's tone. Okay, so part 2, what is the better word? I'll make it a little bit larger. I know a lot of you use your phone. Okay, there, that's good. So choose the better word. She's and knows how to lead a team. 2, he's and takes action quickly. 3, that was a solution to the problem. Yep, okay, yep. Good, yeah, Miley. She's confident and knows how to lead a team. Okay, Lolly 2, he's bold and takes action quickly. Very good. All right, let's see. And then number 3. Okay, Custom Magna, yeah, so clever, number 3. That was a clever solution to the problem. Very good. Yeah, good, Shams. Okay, let's go to part 3 here. Okay, number 3, rewrite the sentence. Rewrite each sentence using a more positive word. Rewrite each sentence using a more positive word. So, number 1, my manager is bossy and tells everyone what to do. Okay, change it, make it positive. 2, she's too aggressive in meetings. Change it to positive. 3, he's shrewd and manipulates people. Change that to positive. Oh, good, Sleepwalker. I like it. My manager is confident and always knows what to do in difficult situations. Miley, my manager is confident. Helga, my manager is confident and tells everyone what to do. Tetsuro, my manager is confident and tells everyone what to do. So just changing the word changes the feeling of the sentence, right? Just changing it from a negative connotation to a positive connotation, it changes the meaning, right? It changes like, oh yeah, that's good. Where like, my manager's bossy and tells everyone what to do. And we have a negative idea of that person, right? We have a negative idea of that boss, or the manager, right? But if you say, oh, my manager is confident and tells everyone what to do. Oh, okay, that's a positive, right? Oh, okay, that is a good thing, right? If I'm doing something wrong, I want someone to tell me how to do it correctly, right? And if that person tells me the way to do it in a confident way, I believe that person and I don't feel bad, right? Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I will do it the way you say, right? But if the person's bossy, now I got a negative feeling. Maybe I don't want to do it that way. Even though it's better, but the person is being bossy, it makes me not want to do it. It makes me not want to listen to that person, right? They're being bossy. No, thank you. I don't want to do what you say. But if the person's confident, if they're saying it in a confident way, then, oh, I agree with you. Yes, that is true. That is a better way. And so that's going to make me do it their way, right? So just the way that person speaks, just the way the words you use makes a big difference. Okay, Helga, she's too bold in meetings. Okay, now remember, two is negative. Two is negative, right? So, like, for example, too hard. It's too hard. It can't be done, right? It's too hard. Can't be done. Two is negative. So we don't want to use to in the sentence. Yeah, good, Miley. Oh, good, Tetsuro. Yeah, so we don't want to use to because that's negative. Samuel, she is very bold in meetings. Yeah, yes. Okay, yeah. So number two, we want to use like, she's bold in meetings. Yeah. Or she's very bold in meetings. She's so bold in meetings. Yeah, so that is a positive. Now, manipulates is negative. So number three, manipulate is negative, right? That's tricking people, right? Like that is a con artist. That's a scammer. They manipulate people. They are being dishonest. They are trying to trick people. They are trying to maybe scam people. So manipulate is negative. So we don't want to use manipulate in sentence 3. Let's see. Yeah, good, Sleepwalker. Okay, so sleeper. He is clever and educated. I like listening to him. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy listening to smart people, clever people. I enjoy listening to clever people. Okay, Tetsuo, he's clever and manages people. Good, that's positive. Okay, Miley, he's very clever and helps people. That's positive. Okay, Helga, he is clever and knows how to find and approach people. Yes, that's positive. Okay, I think we have more here. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, so let's go like another 2 minutes, okay? We'll go another 2 minutes, and then we have our last activity. So 2 more minutes, changing these sentences to positive words. Okay, so he's clever and gets along well with people. Good, good. So he's clever and gets along well with people. Yeah, that's good, Helga. Marcos, he's clever and knows how to work as a team. Yep, good, Marcos. In a team, we want to say as a team. So he's clever and knows how to work as a team. Samuel, she is clever and an intelligent girl. Yes, positive. Tetsuro, he's clever and handles people carefully, handles people gently, handles people well. He's clever and handles people well. He's clever and handles people nicely. He's clever and handles people gently. He's clever and handles people correctly. Okay, Tomas. Cheers, Tomas. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to say, I want to look at Tomas here. Where is that? Okay. There we go. Okay, let's make it smaller now. Okay, Tomas, thank you, buddy. Thanks a lot. See you next time, Tomas. Take it easy. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Tomas, have a good one. Okay, great. Okay, so that was our connotation pairs. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So there it is. So it really matters the words you choose, right? The words you choose are very important, where if you use a positive connotation, you will get people to agree with you. You will get people to listen to you. If you use negative connotations, people will not want to listen to you. People will not want to be around you. So it's very important to use positive words when you are speaking with people. Okay, good. Now we have one more activity, and that is substitution practice. So let's put that on the board. Number 5. Okay, substitution practice. And again, it's another worksheet. We got lots of work. Every activity today had a worksheet, and they're all on my Patreon. go to my Patreon, support me there so I can support you here. So all the worksheets you see here are there. Okay, substitution practice. So I will show you a pattern and some example phrases, and then you'll make your own sentences. Okay, so here we go. There it is. It's too small. We got to make it larger. Let's make it larger, of course. Okay, here we go. There it is. Okay, so we got substitution drill pattern. I've been thinking about plus verb ing. Yeah, so okay. I'm thinking how we can do this. Okay, so we got I've been thinking about verb ing. So for example, I've been thinking about changing jobs. So our verb plus ing, changing, learning, joining, writing. Yeah? Okay, so let's say the sentences together. Here we go. I've been thinking about changing jobs. I've been thinking about learning Spanish. I've been thinking about joining a club. I've been thinking about writing a blog. I've been thinking about starting a business. I've been thinking about moving abroad. I've been thinking about changing my routine. I've been thinking about adopting a pet. There we go. Now, we use this pattern so I've been thinking about, so you're considering, you are deciding, it's in your mind, like, I've been thinking about, right? So you've taken your time. You're maybe when you're going for a walk, maybe you like walking, and so on your walks, you've been thinking about changing things. You've been thinking about work and how to make things better. Maybe you've been thinking about your friends, and maybe you want to do things with your friends. So you're considering things. You're getting ideas. You're getting ideas. So for example, I'm thinking about changing jobs, right? You've been considering that. I've been thinking about starting a business, right? You're considering, maybe I should do that. I think it's a good idea. I don't want to work hard for someone else. I want to work hard for myself. So what have you been thinking about? Lolly, I've been thinking about living in Japan. Come on. Maybe start with visiting. Yeah? Start with visiting. Maybe, Lolly. I've been thinking about visiting Japan. Then if you like it, then maybe you want to live here. Tetsuo, I've been thinking about feeding stray cats. Lolly, I've been thinking about drinking a cool beer. Casa Magna, I've been thinking about drinking a beer. You could have a beer with Lolly. Sleepwalker, I've been thinking about reading more books. Miley, I've been thinking about learning Spanish, but the results ruin my self-esteem. It's difficult, but maybe Italian and Spanish, they're pretty close. Maybe it wouldn't be so difficult. Lolly, or Miley, you already speak English, and of course you speak Italian. Maybe Spanish won't be so hard for you. Helga, I've been thinking about reviewing Japanese A1 course and learning A2. Good. Shams, I've been thinking about how to speak English. Good, Shams. Tetsuo, I've been thinking about cooking dinner. Oh, what am I going to have what am I going to cook tonight? Okay, good, Lolly. Yeah, start with visiting. Samuel, I've been thinking about coming to the USA. I hope you'll get there. Oh, Samuel, we know your story. It is frustrating. Umesh, I've been thinking about making Maggie. I don't know what Maggie is. Zara, I've been thinking about changing my house. Helga, I've been thinking about changing my daily routine. Sleepwalker, I've been thinking about dragging out my vacation, making it longer. Remember I was telling you about negative, but that works actually. That kind of works, Sleepwalker. I've been thinking about dragging out my vacation. Yeah, that works actually. Tetsuo, I've been thinking about buying a new air conditioner. It is hot here in Japan. Umesh, I've been thinking about going to London. Nice. Great sentences, everyone. Marcos, I've been thinking about having my hair cut. I know what Marcos looks like. Umesh, I've been thinking about changing my vehicle. I've been thinking about speaking English. That's a good thing. You should do it. Lolly, I've been thinking about visiting Japan. Come on, Lolly. I'll give you a great tour. Come on. Sleepwalker, I've been thinking about throwing out old things. Yes, out with the old, in with the new. Miley, I've been thinking about signing up for a cooking class. Nice. Costa Magna, I've been thinking about changing my old car. Oh, I barbecued the other day. I'll show you some barbecue pictures. Hold on, let me get my phone here. Okay, so I've been barbecuing a lot, you know that. And on Saturday, I barbecued on Saturday. I took pictures. Usually I forget to take pictures and I tell my students. So anyway, so this is my barbecue. That's my barbecue. And let's see, go back. And these are the ingredients. Okay, this is what I cooked up. This is before the barbecue. And let's see, now you'll see. So first I do the pizza because it needs a clean grill. So first goes the pizza. So there's the pizza, that goes first. And that only takes about 6 minutes. And so that's kind of like the appetizer there. So now it's done. About 6 minutes on the barbecue. And then after that, these are rice balls. And we got some hamburger and tofu. So we got tofu, rice balls, and meat patties on the barbecue. And then I threw on some potatoes too, so now they're almost done here. So the rice balls, and then the hamburger patties, and the tofu. And then after that, threw the chicken on. And so now you can see, we got the rice balls, we got the potatoes, we got the chicken, and we got the tofu. And now it's all done. Very delicious. See that? It's not so clear. The camera isn't doing a good job, so you can't really see it that clearly. I'm sorry about that. But these are rice balls and fried or barbecued rice. yaki onigiri. And then the tofu, potatoes. And the chicken, there's two types of sauces. This is a Japanese kind of a soy sauce and flavor, and this is a traditional barbecue flavor, American barbecue sauce flavor, and this is a Japanese like soy sauce flavor, these chickens. So there's two types of flavor on the chickens. Okay, so on Saturday, I usually barbecue on Saturdays. And so it's hard for you to see, it's not clear, but yeah, so that's my barbecue. That's what I did on Saturday. I usually barbecue on Saturdays if if it's not raining. Yakitori is, yakitori. It's a little different. Yakitori is kind of on a stick, on a skewer. But yeah, that's right, Helga. Okay, good job, everyone. So there we go. That was our pattern. Okay, we got one more thing to do, and that is on top of the chat. There's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence, and there's a missing word in the sentence. Okay, hold on real quick. I'm looking at the chat here. Okay. Samuel says, I've been thinking about the interviewing with the American case officer sooner or later. Okay, slowly it's happening, right, Samuel? Slowly it's happening. Okay, Helga, we saw everything. We go to you. Okay, come on over for my famous barbecue, Helga. Sleepwalker, bell peppers, I do too. I like bell peppers too. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's check out the quiz. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? All right. I need some water here. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? Yeah? Okay. What am I? I'm losing my mind. I got to do it one more time. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? Yeah? Okay. Choose the best word. The sentence is, I usually up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. I usually up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. Choose the best word. Wake. Wakes. Woke. Waking. Does the sentence go like this? I usually wake up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. I usually wakes up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. I usually woke up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. I usually waking up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. Wake, wakes, woke, waking. Choose the best word. Good luck. That's hard to say. Wake, wakes, woke, waking. Ugh. Okay, Lolly, yes, wake up. Helga, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. Good. Lolly, I usually wake up at 7 a.m. on weekdays. Very good. Wake up. Yes, Miley. That is the best word for the sentence. That's the only word for the sentence. Okay, great job, everyone. Thank you. Okay, Sleepwalker says, Mark, it would be nice to see more outdoor videos. Okay, I will share more photos with you. Yeah, so a lot of times, you know, when I'm outside doing things, I'm not using my phone. You know, I kind of like, don't like carrying the phone everywhere, but I will. I'm just looking here, anything interesting. Actually, one thing's interesting. I happened to walk by a sushi shop and they had a big tuna that they were cutting up. Let me show it to you here. So it's hard for you to see maybe. Okay, hold on, where? Let's see. Okay, so right here, right there, that's a big tuna. And this is a sushi shop. You can see a lot of people there. And we're all checking out him cutting up. Well, it was actually a woman who was doing the cutting. He was just, so there's the tuna right there. She was the one cutting the tuna. He was kind of just displaying it. So that was pretty interesting. So anyways, yeah. So I will share more when things happen. Okay. Samuel, yes, wake up. Oh yeah, so sleepwalker. So that's what's nice about sushi, right? It's all done in front of you. It's all cooked and done in front of you. And a lot of like ramen shops are done in front of you. Lots of restaurants in Japan, they cook in front of you, and that's nice. I like it when they're cooking in front of you. And this is for Lolly. This is Peanut, my cat. That is Peanut. So say hello to Lolly. That's Peanut. So actually, that was pretty. Let me show you that tuna again. That was pretty clear. I guess if I put the picture up super close, or I put the camera up super close, you can see it. Okay, let's try. This is the sushi place right there. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Yep. And okay, let me show you my chicken here real quick. So I guess I wasn't holding it up close enough. Okay, here we go. This is my barbecue. There we go. There we go. How's that? Can you see? The color's a little strange. It's not so yellow, real life. Yeah, that was a big tuna, big maguro. Tetsuro. Okay, I'm sorry. It's time. We gotta go. It's over 7. It's past almost 7. Oh no, I don't want to drag it out too long. I don't want to drag it out too long. Then it's boring. Then it's not interesting anymore. So I can't drag it out any longer. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say thank you for your kind support, everyone. Green Team, thank you so much. I love you. Green Team, you are #1. Thank you, everyone, for your kind support. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. And of course, Patreon for the worksheets. Join me on Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Join the Friendly Green Team. Yes, be on the Green Team. That helps me a lot. So do that. Books, Amazon.com. I'll be back on Thursday. I don't want to drag this on too much longer, so I'm speaking faster. Thank you, everyone. Smile. When you smile, you're happy, and you pass that happiness on to others too. Peace and love to you and your family. Be safe, stay healthy, and I'll be back on Thursday. I hope to see you then. Until then, peace and love. Let's count down and say goodbye together. Okay, good. Let's not drag it on too much longer. Here we go. We're counting down. We're saying goodbye together. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, everyone. Mwah. Peace and love to you and your family. Smile, be healthy, stay safe, and I'll be back on Thursday. Come to my channel every day. Watch my videos every day. Support me so I can support you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Green Team. Mwah. I love you. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.